What's up, Fappers? It's Ill Shifted here from FocusOnPlay, bringing you episode 42, my favorite number of our Overwatch series. We find ourselves here on the beautiful, wonderful, mischievous Dust 2 map. Alright, so let's see what our suspect is supporting. He has 0 kills and 1 death, and we are in the warm-up round. Okay, so we've already seen in the beginning him getting a pretty amazing, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is gonna be a pretty, yeah, look, he's not even shooting. Those bullets are just obviously going right to the direction. Like I was saying in the previous episode, Overwatch is really good for this aspect, finding the obvious fucking hackers, like Mr. the Suspect here. Some of you guys have been asking me, why is it that the guy's always name is the Suspect? Is it the same guy? No. They just named him the Suspect to hide his true identity, so you can't send him that lovely hate mail he just loves to watch or read or whatever. Yeah, so this is obvious bullshit. Alright, so when you report a hacker, I just want to say, hackers, they love it when you call them hackers. That's the whole reason that they play. And I've just been in a couple games where people call other people hackers, and it makes everything a lot worse. If you think someone's hacking, just report them for hacking. Don't like say, hey, you're a hacker, because it's pointless. That's what they want to hear. It encourages them to keep doing it. So just don't do it anymore. This is going to be pretty obvious hack, so y'all are just going to watch while I'm just going to talk about some other stuff, perhaps. Unless you really want me to talk about, but you can't answer me. So you're just going to have to sit there and listen to what I want to say. Ha ha ha. Fuck you. Alright, I love you guys. I'm sorry. Alright, so yeah, so about, if you think of someone is hacking, you definitely should just learn how to report them. And you do that by pressing tab and moving down like this. I don't know if it'll let me do it here, but you hit enter after you do that. Enter, and then you go to report, you hit enter, and then it'll say you can report this person, and then you choose what you want to report them for. Try to be hella accurate what you think it actually is, because it really does help them. Though I don't really know what it does, because it doesn't tell me what they got reported for when I'm doing my Overwatches, but still, I mean, I'm sure they have it in there for some fucking reason, maybe to kind of check balances on what people are the Overwatchers are doing, but yeah, that's how you do it. And please, make sure that you're 100% sure. Well, yeah, I mean, like, at least pretty reasonably sure, because it could be someone just smurfing. Just make sure that you actually think that they're hacking, and that'll probably be the best, I don't know how to, you know what, fuck it, just report them, and then we'll just deal with it, the Overwatchers. But you gotta remember that some Overwatchers, actually, I don't really know, but some Overwatchers might just fucking report them because they're better. Like maybe I've done it in a couple of the ones in the past, but I know I don't do it. At least I try not to. I don't know. Fuck it. Edit, delete, whatever. Fuck it. What's another thing I wanted to talk about? Other people have been saying that they wouldn't, like, some people think that I'm not a good Overwatcher, that I suck at it. And to them, and that if they ever got reported, they don't want me to review their Overwatch. But to them, I gotta say, how many people do you think have Overwatch? And how many people do you think actually review as detailed as I do? Rewatching my videos and stuff like that. You wouldn't want your video to be reviewed by me? I mean, whatever. That's bullshit, and you know it. You would rather someone who actually cares and has a YouTube series about it, and everyone gets to watch it, and maybe even have a chance to get unbanned if you were faked out. You can say, hey, look, listen, look at this. Ill Shifted said whatever. At least you have a fighting argument, besides someone who doesn't have a, you know, a YouTube channel where y'all can watch and y'all talk about it. And you could fight Steam if you got reported and banned, and you could show my video. I don't know. I just think it sounds stupid when you say that you don't want your ban report to be publicized, unless you are a hacker, then I understand, but not to be publicized on YouTube for you to watch. And you can make sure that, you know, whatever. I mean, you get the fucking point, but yeah. So that bullshit, you can just cut that out, because we all know that you actually love me, because you're on here talking on my channel, so I love you too. All you haters. I love the haters. That's the moral of the story there. choked up a little bit. I was kind of sad there. So this is definitely aim assist, and we can obviously tell vision assist. So the Overwatch resolution won't be hard. So like Overwatch, it gets rid of those hackers that just buy the game and want to try hacking for the first time, and then who don't want to spend the money over and over again. I don't know what kind of hacks this is, but it isn't one of those hacks that hide it. It's just one of those really just obvious hacks that I didn't really have to work that hard for, and that I could rant about some random bullshit. I could obviously tell this guy was hacking, as could anyone who's actually watching this. And for this guy, I just want to stick up my middle finger. I know you can't see me, but I'm smiling and I have my middle finger just waving at this guy. And I'm glad that people like this are going to get banned. It's good. It's good for the community. It's good for other people. You don't have to deal with this shit. You don't have to deal with this guy, because I'm sure everyone that's going to review this video are going to report him for hacking. I haven't looked recently on what the actual VAC bans are. People have told me that it's only like a week. I'm not sure. I remember back when I read it, it wasn't a permaban. And there's no way to actually get rid of these people, especially if that's what they really want to do, is just be a hacker. And alright, well, I'm done with the ranting now. Maybe I'll rant next time. It's an obvious one, but there we go. So y'all watched it. I watched it. We know that this guy has obvious aim assist. Next, I would say that there is obvious visual assistance. We could tell. There's a couple of... usually, I've started to do this thing where I'll, like, put up some of the points where he was hacking, and it's, like, that's what made me choose. I don't feel like I have to do it for this one, because he was pretty much hacking the whole fucking time, and it was really fucking obvious. Vision assist, yes, I believe on that. Other external assists, speed hacking, automated jumping. I didn't see that, so I can't get him for that. And griefing, we've gone over this before. He didn't actually kill his teammates or whatever. I'm still in the middle, but that's not what they're asking for, so whatever. So that's my verdict. This has been Ill Shifted. You see on the top left. Been Ill Shifted from Focus on Play. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like and comment and all that jazz down there. And I love y'all. Peace.